Bringing up Bates. Trace and Lydia Bates see baby girl's face for the first time. The excitement and joy of bringing a new life into the world is a momentous occasion for any family, and for Trace and Lydia Bates, it was nothing short of magical when they finally saw their baby girl's face for the first time. The Bates family, well known to reality TV fans for their show, Bringing Up Bates, has been a source of inspiration and entertainment for years, capturing the essence of family life, faith, and growing up in a large, loving household. Trace and Lydia's journey to parenthood, though filled with the usual ups and downs, was also marked by a profound sense of anticipation and joy as they prepared to meet their daughter. Trace Bates, who is one of the Bates family's older children, has always been an integral part of the family dynamic. He and his wife, Lydia, shared their journey to becoming parents with their fans on social media and in interviews, giving a glimpse into the excitement and challenges that come with the journey of having a child. The couple's announcement of Lydia's pregnancy was met with an outpouring of love and support from their followers, many of whom had been with them through the highs and lows of their lives. As the pregnancy progressed, there was an overwhelming sense of anticipation surrounding the arrival of their baby girl. For the Bates family, every step of the way was a milestone, from the initial excitement of the pregnancy announcement to the baby shower, and then the final weeks leading up to the big day. Trace and Lydia shared their experiences with their fans, offering a candid look into their preparations for becoming parents. With a growing baby bump and a host of well wishes from fans, the couple's excitement grew as the due date approached. The birth of a child is always a life-changing experience, but for Trace and Lydia, the day their daughter arrived was filled with a special sense of wonder. As they both prepared for the delivery, there was a mix of nerves and excitement. For Lydia, the experience of giving birth was one she had dreamed about for a long time, and Trace was by her side every step of the way, providing support, comfort, and encouragement. The couple had talked extensively about their hopes for the birth and what they wanted their experience to be like, and now, with the moment upon them, everything was about to become real. When the time finally came, the emotions were overwhelming. Trace and Lydia had been through so much to get to this point. Countless doctor's appointments, preparations, and moments of reflection on the life they were about to bring into the world. As Lydia gave birth to their baby girl, the moment was one of immense relief and joy. There were tears in their eyes as they held their daughter for the first time. The couple marveled at her tiny features, her little hands, and the way she looked at them with wide, innocent eyes. For Trace, seeing his daughter's face for the first time was a moment he would never forget, a moment of pure love and connection. The baby's arrival brought a deep sense of peace and fulfillment to the couple. Trace, a loving and devoted husband, was elated to see Lydia hold their daughter in her arms. There was no question that the love between the two of them had grown even stronger as they stepped into the role of parents. Their shared joy and excitement were contagious, and it wasn't long before they shared the moment with their fans, who had been eagerly awaiting the birth. Trace and Lydia took to social media to share the first photos of their baby girl, and their followers responded with overwhelming warmth and congratulations. The couple's journey had been documented throughout their pregnancy, and now, as they shared the first images of their daughter, it was clear that this was a moment they had been waiting for, just as their fans had. The images of their baby girl's face, so fresh and new to the world, captured the pure love and joy that Trace and Lydia felt in that moment. The couple had a deep connection with their child already, and the first moments of parenthood were magical. Trace and Lydia's fans shared in their joy, flooding social media with messages of congratulations and admiration. It was clear that the Bates family had built a strong, supportive community of people who genuinely cared about them and their journey. This outpouring of love was a testament to the impact the Bates family had made on their audience, and it highlighted the deep sense of community and faith that runs through their lives. As new parents, Trace and Lydia were keenly aware of the challenges and rewards that lay ahead of them. They understood that raising a child would be a journey of both growth and sacrifice, but it was one they were excited to take together. As they looked at their daughter for the first time, they knew that their lives had been forever changed. This little girl would become the center of their world, and they couldn't wait to watch her grow, to see the person she would become, and to share all of life's beautiful moments with her. Trace and Lydia's experience of seeing their baby girl's face for the first time was not just a personal milestone. It was a reflection of the love and support they had built throughout their lives. Their journey had been watched and supported by fans who had come to love them as a couple, and now they had a new chapter to share with their audience. As new parents, they were filled with gratitude, and it was clear that their daughter would be raised in a home filled with love, faith, and warmth. For fans of Bringing Up Bates, seeing Trace and Lydia take on the role of parents was a heartwarming moment. The Bates family had been a source of inspiration for many, and now, with the arrival of a new generation, it was clear that the family's legacy of love and faith would continue. Trace and Lydia's daughter represented a new beginning for them, but also a continuation of the values and traditions that had shaped the Bates family for years. In the months and years to come, fans of the Bates family will no doubt continue to watch Trace and Lydia navigate the challenges of parenthood, as well as celebrate the milestones and joys that come with raising a child. The love and support they have shown one another will undoubtedly serve them well as they embark on this exciting new chapter in their lives. And as they look back on the day they saw their baby girl's face for the first time, Trace and Lydia will no doubt cherish that memory for the rest of their lives. Will Katie Bates' husband Travis Clark allow her to get a job? Katie Bates, a beloved reality TV star, is no stranger to the public eye, having captured the hearts of fans with her down-to-earth personality, close family ties, and unwavering faith. Known for her appearances on the TLC show Bringing Up Bates, Katie has become a figure many admire for her values and her family-centric lifestyle. As her life continues to unfold on screen, questions about her future, particularly regarding her career and independence, have emerged, especially when it comes to her relationship with her husband, Travis Clark. Katie and Travis' relationship has been a point of interest for many fans. The couple tied the knot in December 2021, marking a significant step in their personal journeys. Travis, a musician and a member of the Clark family, hails from a world of traditional, conservative values similar to Katie's own upbringing. The pair seem deeply in love, and their shared faith and commitment to their families have been highlighted as central to their bond. However, as their lives continue to evolve, so too does the question that many have been wondering. Will Travis Clark, with his background in the music industry and his traditional views, allow Katie to pursue a career outside the home? Katie's current role. Katie's life, as fans know it, revolves around her role as a wife and, presumably, future mother. Growing up in a family with a strong emphasis on family life, faith, and the preservation of traditional values, Katie has always been portrayed as someone who treasures these aspects of life. The Bates family, as viewers have seen over the years, has placed significant importance on homemaking, parenting, and following a biblical model of marriage. Katie has expressed her happiness in these roles, showing little interest in leaving her family's sphere of influence for a traditional career. Yet there are moments when Katie's personality and aspirations suggest that she might crave something more outside the domestic setting. Throughout her time on Bringing Up Bates, Katie has shown herself to be a compassionate, creative, and intelligent individual. These traits point to a potential for more personal development, beyond being a wife and homemaker. The idea of a career is not entirely out of the question. However, the reality of pursuing that career is more complex due to the environment in which Katie lives. Travis Clark's influence. To understand whether Travis would support Katie's desire for a job, it's important to consider his own background and beliefs. Travis, a musician and the son of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, shares many of the same values as Katie. His upbringing, while different in some ways, still aligns with the Bates family's traditional perspectives on gender roles within marriage and family life. In these environments, the husband is often seen as the primary breadwinner, and the wife's role is more centered on taking care of the home and children. That said, Travis is known for his loving and supportive nature. He seems to have a deep respect for Katie, often speaking highly of her on social media and in interviews. This dynamic suggests that Travis is someone who wants what's best for his wife. However, it's unclear whether that support extends to Katie pursuing a professional career. While Travis may appreciate Katie's talents and creativity, the reality of balancing a traditional marriage with the desire for a career could create tension. One factor that could influence Travis' stance is his own profession. As a musician, Travis' lifestyle may involve travel, late nights, and time spent away from the family. This career is known for its unpredictability and demands, which might make Travis more hesitant to support Katie working outside the home if it means taking on responsibilities that would traditionally fall to her. There could be a concern about the balance of work and family life, particularly if Katie's job requires significant time away from the home. Katie's ambition. On the other hand, Katie is no stranger to the spotlight and may feel a natural desire to establish her own identity outside of her role as a wife. While her focus has largely been on her marriage, she has occasionally hinted at the idea of pursuing other interests. In one interview, she expressed a love for writing, and there have been whispers about her possible interest in starting a business or working in an area where she could use her skills in communication and creativity. Katie has an impressive following on social media, where she shares aspects of her life, her fashion, and her thoughts. This could be an indication that she has aspirations beyond homemaking. Moreover, Katie's career goals could align with the growing trend among young women, even those from conservative backgrounds, to explore their personal ambitions while maintaining a balance with their family lives. She might be inspired by other women in her community who have found a way to contribute financially while still prioritizing their families. A job doesn't necessarily mean abandoning her domestic role, but it could offer Katie the opportunity to build something uniquely hers. Navigating traditional values with personal growth. The real question then is how Katie and Travis will navigate the intersection of tradition and modern aspirations. Travis, while supportive and loving, may feel the pressure of societal and familial expectations that place the husband as the sole provider and the wife as the homemaker. This belief is deeply embedded in the conservative Christian culture that both he and Katie are a part of. However, the rise of dual career couples and the increasing acceptance of women pursuing careers, even in more traditional households, might change the dynamic between them. Katie's role within the Bates family has always been one that involves deep commitment to her marriage and family, but as she continues to mature and build her own identity, she may desire the opportunity to explore other aspects of herself. It would be interesting to see if Travis, who likely values her happiness and personal fulfillment, would be open to her working outside the home, or if their lifestyle will continue to follow the traditional path. In conclusion, whether Katie Bates' husband Travis Clark will allow her to get a job is a question that is still very much up in the air. Their relationship is built on love, faith, and mutual respect, but the practicalities of balancing family life with personal career goals may bring challenges. Katie's potential career aspirations are likely to play a significant role in the couple's future, and it will be fascinating to see how they navigate the balance between tradition and personal growth. Whatever happens, Katie and Travis will undoubtedly approach it with the same love and respect they've shown thus far in their marriage.